So there's like so you say that like it should still feel pretty. I guess like so some people are afraid that it looks a little less alien because it's a little bit more based on
Yeah.
what's already like on Earth, even though it's sort of based on like a prehistoric version. So it's still going to feel pretty unfamiliar. But
hmm
so like what what's what are your thoughts on that? Is that
Yeah, it was multiple reasons why this is a thing. One of the reasons is that we have this internal rule set when it comes to the different biomes, and that is that with starting biomes, we try to stay pretty familiar and comfortable, and the further away you go, and like in more late game areas, exploration areas, we go more alien. The idea behind that is that the player will most likely spend a lot of time in their starting area. They will most likely build their main base there and spend the majority of their time there, meaning that we want to make that feel kind of familiar and comfortable, make it feel like home in some way, with just a little bit of alien in there, just enough to remind you that this isn't Earth. Uh, Also, because if you are in an area that looks extremely alien, alienness is often achieved by breaking rules, like subconscious rules of like clashing colors, like uncomfortable shapes, just strange things that make you feel like it's a little bit wrong, like it's a little bit uncomfortable, and we felt like it was too risky to make an area that was, for such a long-term base, like have that sort of subconscious feeling of wrongness, and force the player to spend time there. So we were just like, okay, we want to reserve that for the areas where the player can choose to engage more. And another reason was that the alienness of the Northern Forest wasn't necessarily done in a way that we wanted. Like, it came from assets that were clashing and colors that were clashing that weren't designed to be. Some
right?
assets had, some colors had broken over time. It happens in technical projects like this, and some assets weren't really on the level of quality that we had set with Dune Desert, and that was kind of like we wanted to go for something better, and we wanted to achieve alienness through something that was under our control and an
Something more
artistic choice
intentional.
rather than an accident. Exactly,
Something more
intentional.
intentional. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we changed as much as we did.
yeah. So like so
Hope
then
that makes
yeah, no, it does. And so like even if the Northern Forest does start to look a little bit more familiar, it's not as if everywhere is going to start looking familiar.
No, no. It basically we want to keep certain alien areas as alien as they are, maybe make them more alien. That's all up at the future, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's really about it being a starting area and us wanting it to feel comfortable and like home to people.